Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Shield TV. I'm your host, Aaron Ryan. Well, let's get into business. Let's talk about some WWE. This WWE's been on a whole nother level lately. Triple H still doing amazing things. John Cena's your WWE champion. I think it's going to be him and Randy Orton again. I'm excited for Money in the Bank. I'm picking either Seth Rollins or Penta to win Money in the Bank. I think those two have what it takes to win Money in the Bank. And on the women's side, I gotta take the experience with it. I gotta take Alexa Bliss. She's got the most experience out of the women. If we're gonna talk about tag team, I really like that the Street Profits are the tag team champions on SmackDown and on Raw. I do like that the War Raiders are the champions. Now they got it where they're into it with American Made, and then the American Made on SmackDown. They got fucking Gable with being a fucking luchador. I don't like that. I think it's dumb. Honestly. I think it's gonna set up to it's gonna be fucking him and Ray Phoenix going at it 1-on-1. Can't stand Gable. Don't like American Made. It's like a wannabe Team Angle. That's how I look at it. They got Gable out here like he's fucking Kurt Angle, and it's dumb. But I mean, I'm not gonna knock his talent because he is a talented wrestler. I just don't like his character. Now, this whole Becky versus Lyra thing going on for the women's IC belt, I do like that. I think it's going to build up to a good story. And on the women's side on SmackDown with the women's US belt, I like it that it's on Zelina. I think she's more than deserved to had win that belt. So kudos to her on finally achieving success. Now I just need Aleister Black to win a title. I think now that Triple H is in charge, I think he'll be able to do some amazing things. I mean, you go back and you look at when he was in NXT, when Triple H was running NXT, damn good competitor. And then when he got to the main roster, he couldn't do anything under Vince McMahon. So he left, went to AEW, and then came back. I was seeing how Keith Lee had made some posts on his social media, basically hinting at he's going to be leaving AEW. So I think it's possible that he goes to WWE. I mean, now that Triple H is in charge, I think you see some former WWE talent that was in NXT come back. I would not be shocked if you see some of the Undisputed Era come back. I mean, I would like that, but given what they're getting in AEW, I don't know. I mean, Adam Cole's got his thing going on. Kyle O'Reilly's got his thing going on. Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong. So maybe one guy I would like to see come back would be Samoa Joe. Dude's a great competitor, and he's great on the mic. I really enjoyed his time in WWE when he'd be out there roasting motherfuckers on the mic. And then, you know, he was a great competitor. I mean, you look at his time in TNA, he helped put TNA on the map. He was also a great X Division champion. He was a great NXT champion. Him and Balor went in that Dusty Rhodes Classic. I remember that. And nobody thought that they could mesh. I mean, I didn't think they could mesh either. But they meshed and they were able to win the whole thing. They were able to win the whole tournament. Now, Finn Balor, I think eventually his time's going to be up in the Judgment Day. The writing's on the wall already. Dom's a champion. Liv and Raquel are champions. Now JD's back, which I think him and JD could go off on their own. Or there could be a possibility of Carlito getting kicked out. And then now you add in Roxanne Perez, who's been hanging around their clubhouse. And now that Liv's back, she don't like that shit. So, I mean, there's a lot of content that's coming out of the Judgment Day. So, I mean, yeah, it's annoying that they're still going, which is surprising. But I mean, kudos to Edge for creating the Judgment Day. I mean, you got Rhea Ripley out of it, Damian Priest. I mean, look at those two now. They've elevated tremendously. And then look at Dom. He's elevated tremendously. JD and Finn on the tag team level. And then now you got Liv and Raquel, who, I mean, elevated Liv elevated, winning the women's world championship, and then Raquel and Liv elevated to win the women's tag team. So, and then now you throw in Roxanne, which sky's the limit for Roxanne. Carlito, on the other hand, I just think he's there just to be muscle at this point in his career. I would like to see Carlito win a championship. I thought, like, when he was part of LWO, that he had a chance, but I think that they booted him out of there way too quickly. Had him turn on Rey Mysterio, and then add in that bullshit with Santos. I just think he got the boot way too quick. But I do like what's going on with the LWO. I mean, you got Dragon Lee. Really like Dragon Lee. Not so much a fan of the other two guys that were part of Legado del Fantasma. Those two X guys. I mean, yeah, they're all right, but those dudes get their ass kicked too much. But Ray and Dragon Lee, I really like those guys. I like that WWE brought in Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. Nothing but great things about those dudes. And then WWE acquiring AAA. I mean, you already got the deal done with TNA, and Trick Williams just won the NXT title, beat Joe Hendry. Fuck Joe Hendry. Can't stand that dude. Think he's fucking corny. I thought it was really retarded that they gave him a WrestleMania match with Randy Orton. I mean, it was too easy for Randy Orton. But, I mean, like I was saying earlier, WWE got the deal done with TNA. Excellent for them. They're on Netflix, which eventually SmackDown's going to go on there. You got NXT on CW, which is good in a way. And then now with the acquisition of AAA, so you got that event that they're going to have before Money in the Bank, which is going to be nice. You're going to have NXT on there, possibly TNA. Some main event luchadors are gonna be on there, and the guys that are in AAA. And it's going to be interesting because Alberto Del Rio has had a lot of bad rep in the wrestling business, given that, you know, he was with Paige. Now she's in AEW. They got a divorce, and apparently he wasn't a good husband. And it's going to be interesting because he got fired by WWE, and WWE basically took over his contract now. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him, and if he's ever going to be step footing in a WWE ring again, which would be really interesting. I mean, from a competitor standpoint, the dude's awesome in the ring. Good wrestler. But a lot of his like character and how he is outside the ring, I mean, he's really gotta clean that up. I mean, if he wants to even think about coming back. So he needs to really like do some soul searching, so to speak. But I mean, at this point in his career, I mean, he can do anything on the independent scene. So it's not really a loss for him if he doesn't come back to WWE, because he's always got like some promotion that he can go to. So I mean, he essentially a pioneer in a journeyman. This whole Seth Rollins group, I'm a big fan of what's going on right now with Rollins and Heyman. They got Braun Breaker now, which is absolutely fucking deadly. And then at Saturday night's main event, they added in Bronson Reed, which just takes things to a whole nother level. Because go back a year, and you had Bronson Reed, who literally fucking destroyed Seth Rollins in one night when they fought. Now those two are together with Braun Breaker, who is a genetic freak. Okay, he comes from that Steiner bloodline, and they got a badass fucking manager, Paul Heyman. Shout out to Paul Heyman. Big guy like Bronson Reed, man. Him and Breaker are gonna do some amazing shit. So I'm like super excited for this trio. Absolutely, A-Dub. Absolutely. I mean, they got Sami Zayn as an enemy. They got fucking CM Punk as an enemy. Roman Reigns as an enemy. Jey Uso as an enemy. I think this is going to set up for Team Rollins versus Team Reigns War Games. I mean, I think you're going to have Bronson Reed. So you're going to have Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, John Cena versus Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and I'm going to go CM Punk. So 5v5, unless they switch out fucking John Cena for Drew McIntyre, or they switch out fucking John Cena for like, I don't know, fucking Miz. I don't know. But I think it's going to set up for a great War Games. And which is ironic, because the whole way that this set up was Seth Rollins was sitting here telling Cody Rhodes, like, he doesn't like Roman Reigns, doesn't like what Roman Reigns stands for, and then did a complete fucking 180. Pretty much was like, he didn't like Roman Reigns because he knew he could do what Roman Reigns did better. This is how I see it. He's basically fucking throwing everything that Roman Reigns did out in the wind, and was like, I can do this better. basically he wanted the power, and now he's essentially got that power. So with him being in the Money in the Bank, I think it's going to be dangerous. Because if he gets that briefcase, he's going to hold all that power like what he was talking about. So could be looking at Rollins and Cena as the champions, which I really want either McIntyre to fucking dethrone Cena. I want either Rhodes to do it, or I want Orton. One of those guys on SmackDown, or Damian Priest, gotta dethrone Cena. Somebody's gotta dethrone Cena. Because if Cena holds on to this fucking belt until he retires, not going to be a good look in my opinion. I can't stand John Cena. Now that he's a heel, I mean, nothing's really changed. Still got the same music, so he's basically trolling. Same merchandise, and only difference is he's fucking arrogant as hell. He's basically the fucking Miz on steroids. Basically the modern Hulk Hogan, in my opinion. I mean, granted, he doesn't have the fucking leg drop. That's the only difference here. I mean, he's got the STF. I mean, that's a good submission. And then he's got the STFU. I mean, the only fucking move I really don't fucking like that he does for his signature is that whole 5-knuckle shuffle bullshit. And then leading up to it with the shoulder blocks, I think that's fucking dumb. But otherwise, I mean, he can put people over. He's great on the mic, and what he does for Make-A-Wish and everything and the charities, I'll always respect him for that. And what he does for the military, I respect him for that too. But not with his whole fucking buddy shit with Vince McMahon. Now, Logan Paul, I mean, yeah, he's a great streamer, so to speak. Not a fan of him boxing, okay? Him as a wrestler, so I like that he is really studying wrestling. I mean, he's not just coming into wrestling and actually not trying to put in the work and everything. The dude's actually putting in the work, all right? Just don't like the fucking character that he's got. I mean, if you got a fucking breast knuck that shit, come on, dude. The only dudes that can pull that type of shit off was the late great Eddie Guerrero and the legend Ric Flair. Only motherfuckers, dude. But I'll give it to him. He's got some cojones though. But him going after fucking Jey Uso for the belt, nah, man. fuck that. I think it's way too early to be giving him a world title match. I feel like he's got to earn that shit. Keep that motherfucker in the mid card. The dude who I think deserves a shot at Jey Uso would be either A, Gunther, because he's entitled to that rematch, or I give that opportunity to Braun Breaker. I mean, Braun Breaker, a motherfucker's a deadly competitor here. So I think either Breaker or Gunther would give Jay a good run for that title, which Jay deserves all the flowers. I mean, dude's been nothing but a great wrestler for WWE. He's been through the ups and downs. He's been loyal. He's been a good dude. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's found success on the singles side, and he shut a lot of doubters up about him. That's what I like about Jey Uso. I just need to see some things out of Jimmy. So I think Jimmy has that potential. Just needs to get that burden off his shoulder. Like, he needs to put all that doubt behind him and just do what he knows. Just go out there and put your heart on your sleeve. Go out there with all the grit in the world, and I think he can do it. Just gotta have that faith and gotta have that patience. Anything's possible. I mean, one of the greatest families in the wrestling business he comes from, the Samoan dynasty. I do think we will see The Rock, and I think when we see The Rock, we'll be at Survivor Series. So I think this dude shows up at Survivor Series, and I think he's either going to show up for that John Cena title match, or he shows up for that War Games match. He's going to get involved one way or another. Because, like he said, the final boss does what the final boss wants to do. So, I mean, it's possible. Possible that he gets involved. But more or less, I'm waiting for Roman Reigns. Because now Punk's already irate at Rollins. Zayn's irate. They already got Jey Uso in the mix. Now I'm just waiting for Roman. Haven't seen Roman since he got decimated by Breaker and Rollins. So it's going to be interesting. And then over on SmackDown, you got Solo introduced Jeff Cobb, who from the independent scene was really, really, really close, and is still really, really close with Bronson Reed. So those two have a history. Well, now he's back as JC Mato, and he's part of Solo's bullshit. And so now you're starting to see fucking Jacob Fatu's kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? And I think it's only a matter of time before Jacob Fatu breaks away from Solo. He's already on edge. Tamatonga already on edge with Solo. And I mean, this is after fucking him Solo losing that Ulafala to Roman. And then now you throw in Tungaloa, who hasn't been seen. I think Jacob could possibly breakout, separate himself from Solo Sikoa, and possibly, if it's not CM Punk in that War Games match, could be Jacob Fatu. And then for the Team Rollins, you could have JC Mato and Solo in that War Games on Rollins' side. So they could mesh these together, which be very interesting. But I'm most intrigued by this whole Rollins thing, and then over on SmackDown with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu, hell of a wrestler. I'm really excited that he's now the United States champion. Dude's got all the talent in the world. I think it's only a matter of time before he reaches that next level and is one of the main champions and not a mid-card champion anymore. All the talent in the world. So I'm really excited for what they're doing with him. But really excited for the opportunities that they're giving Penta. Really, really good luchador. I think it's a matter of time before we see him as IC champion. So if he doesn't win Money in the Bank, there's a possibility that I could see him beating Dom Mysterio for the IC belt. And then they have a rivalry. I could really see that transpiring. Now, on the SmackDown side, you're still going to see Drew McIntyre. You're still going to see Damian Priest and LA Knight all gunning for Jacob Fatu, and rightly so. Because, I mean, there's only so much you can do because right now, John Cena is the WWE champion. And from what it looks like, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton have a lot to say about who's going to try to take the belt off John Cena. So I think it's either going to come down to Randy Orton or it's going to come down to Cody Rhodes dethroning this dude. Otherwise, I'd go with Jacob Fatu. I think Jacob Fatu would wipe the floor with John Cena. Which, if they did go that route, John Cena would really elevate Jacob Fatu. I mean, he's got the mic skills. He's got the wrestling. He's really changed up his how he is outside the ring. Also excited for whenever Zilla Fatu debuts. I think him getting signed by WWE would be really huge. Not only for the Samoan Dynasty, but I think it would really elevate WWE's main roster as a whole, having him a part of it. And I'd say you bring in like some more cast, because I mean it's already going strong as a great collective unit between Raw and SmackDown. So I think sky's the limit right now for WWE. They're well past AEW. And it's only a matter of time before TNA elevates too. Because now that TNA is under WWE's wing, and now that WWE's got AAA, sky's the limit for WWE. So right now we're living in the Triple H era. Fantastic era right now for wrestling. And it's only going to get better. Appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. Apologize for not being around. Been dealing with some mental health and some depression, but I'm here. I'm good. So I'll catch you back here next Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for tuning in to Shield TV. Y'all have a great weekend.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the